friends, so I have decided to take a break from my obsessive Doctor Who watching and make a video, so yay, video. And this video is the 7 Deadly Sins of Reading tag video that's been floating around YouTube. So the first question of the 7 Deadly Sins tag has to do with greed, and it asks, what is your most expensive book and your least expensive book? I don't own very many expensive books because I'm a cheapskate, but I have kind of appropriated my dad's version of The Lord of the Rings, and it's probably the most expensive book that anyone in our family owns. It's right here. Look, oh pretty, it's awesome. It's all Lord of the Rings together in one book. So it comes with this awesome cover. I think it was originally worth somewhere around $75, but my dad had a gift card, so we actually paid $50. My least expensive books would probably have to be any ones that I, forgot to bring back to the library. And just kind of kept from my school library. Those are the ones that are the least expensive. The next 7 Deadly Sin question has to do with wrath, and it asks, what author do you have a love-hate relationship with? And it took me a while to come up with this because there are a lot of authors that I love and a lot of authors that I hate. But the one author that, I don't know, I have a love-hate relationship with is Jodi Picoult. I know that's not how you say her last name. When I read My Sister's Keeper, I was in love with it, and I read a few others and I was in love with those, but then she just started getting predictable. To me anyway. Like, there would be surprises, but they would be predictable surprises. I don't know if that makes any sense. So yeah, Jodi Picoult, or Picoult, or Picoult, I don't know. The next question has to do with gluttony, and it asks, what book have you deliciously devoured over and over with no shame? And that would be Anne of Green Gables. I just really love that book, and I read it probably once every year. Anne reminds me a lot of me when I was her age, I suppose, ish, except she went outside a lot more than I do. The next sin is Sloth, and it asks, what have you neglected reading due to laziness? And this would be The Great Gatsby. I know, gasp, gasp, I haven't read The Great Gatsby, and I really want to, I just haven't. And it's not even that big of a book. I mean, it's like this, I don't know what my problem is, but I just haven't read it because I'm lazy. The next one is Pride. What book do you most talk about in order to sound like a very intellectual reader? And I don't know, I had a hard time coming up with one book for this. Usually when I want to sound smart, I just relate things back to like Shakespeare or Austen. I don't know, I like them all and I use them a lot, especially Shakespeare. People kind of hate me for it, but too bad. The next sin is lust, and the question it asks is, what attributes do you find attractive in male and female characters? So for males, I think the most attractive thing to me is funniness, like if they're a little snarky and sarcastic, but not like overly so, because then it just gets annoying. But if they're like genuinely funny, that always gets me. Also, I don't know what it is, but blue eyes. Anyway, blue eyes, lovely. I just like it when a character is like explained really well. I like it when I can see them in my head. I don't like vaguely described characters because then I'm not paying attention to them as much. For girls, I just like them not to be whiny. So the next sin is envy, and it asks, what books would you like to receive as a gift? And the books I would like to receive as a gift are The Chronicles of Narnia in hardback, also The Hunger Games. And since this is a tag video, I thought I would tag some people because I actually know some people on YouTube. And so I'm gonna tag Sarah and Chad because they're awesome and I want to know their answers, but they don't have to do this if they don't want to. I will leave the questions to this tag down below, and if you want to answer them, you can leave a comment or a video response. I'd love to see them. See you guys later. How about that? Right?